Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. What is happening here? Story of my life. Anybody else? Today's video, I've got my coffee and I've got my phone and I am about to do the questions no one else asks tag. Or the questions no one asks tag. And I got this idea from Amanda from the channel Eat, Pray, Crunch. I will tag her in this so that you can go check out her channel. We have a lot of things in common. We kind of think a lot in the same way. So if you like my content, you'll love hers as well. But I have my coffee here because this is kind of a long one. It may be a two-parter. So this is the kind of video you want to watch / listen to if you're like doing dishes or if you're, checking emails or folding laundry. These are the kind of videos I like to watch and listen to while I am doing those things. So, or if you just want to chill out in bed and listen, that's great. Grab your drink. I'm filming from a hotel. That's why the lighting is kind of off and weird, and I'm drinking out of one of these. So let's jump right in. Question number 1, when driving, do you listen to CDs, tapes, the radio, or nothing? I usually listen to the radio, if anything. Sometimes I play music on my phone. Back around Christmas, I listened to my Christmas program rehearsal CD. So my poor kids, they're such troopers. They listened to just the alto part of that, and it doesn't sound good with just altos. So they're troopers, and they don't complain about what we play in the car. They don't. Question number 2, are you a window person or an aisle person? I'm assuming on a plane, I am definitely a window person. But then again, if I'm on the aisle, that's fine too. I guess it doesn't really matter to me. So, question number 3, how do you relieve stress? I sit in a quiet place. It does not have to be very long. If everything in the house is bananas, I put on my Bose noise canceling headphones and I will listen to music or like a TV show that I can listen to on my phone. 4, what's your favorite childhood TV show? The first thing that comes to mind is Full House. I grew up with those girls. And I was the oldest of 3, so we kind of got it. 5, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? When I think back to what I always wanted to be, my hair is in my face. Ugh. Honestly, I wanted to be a mom. I have always wanted to be a mom. But when it comes to actual like jobs, professions, I wanted to be either a teacher or, and this is something I still kind of want to be, I always wanted to be a Muppets puppeteer. You think I'm kidding, but I'm 100% serious. How fun would that job be? 6, what was the best prank you ever pulled off? I was a good little Christian girl, so I didn't pull any pranks. Okay, just kidding. We would TP people's homes. This was more when I was a little older, but yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. Didn't do anybody any harm. We didn't do anything crazy. Just throwing TP out in the yard. We did throw Fruit Loops in someone's yard once. That was fun. 7, if you could have dinner with any 3 people, whom would you choose? And I'm assuming these are people who are alive. I would choose just right off the bat, the first to come to mind are Julie Andrews and Betty White. Who would be a third? Huh. You know who I would love to have dinner with is Jenna Fisher. She played Pam on The Office, and she just seems like a really cool, down-to-earth gal. Number 8. Oh, and can you imagine that? Like me, Julie Andrews, Betty White, and Jenna Fisher. Okay. 8. If you could go back to any article of clothing you once wore, what would it be? Overalls. And apparently they're back. I just can't make myself wear them. But overalls were amazing. 9. If you could hire any actor to portray you in a movie, who would you choose? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Who would that be? Maybe Jenna Fisher, with this hair? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. 10, if you could play an instrument, what would you play? I can play the piano. I'm not great, but I would love to be better at it. I would love to be really good at it. I would love to be able to play like full out, you know, accompaniment for my boys at home. I would love to fill my home with music on the piano like my mom did, because I just loved having that around. At random times, my mom would just sit down at the piano and start playing, and it was awesome. 11, if you could hear anyone in history give a speech, who would you hear? And I'm going with like the first thing that pops in my head. If I thought more about it, I may come up with other answers, but the first thing that pops in my head, I think of someone like FDR. Partly for what he said, and actually like his wife too, Eleanor Roosevelt as well. Partially because of what they said, but secondly, just the context in which they were speaking, like the Great Depression. Things were bad. Things were real bad. And it just inspired a lot of people. 12, if you could live in one city for the rest of your life, where would you live? My first thing that comes to my head is Honolulu, Hawaii, and I don't really know about that city specific, but I want to go to a place where it's like 70 all the time. That would be amazing. 13, if you could make any fictional character come to life, which would it be? Jack Bauer. 100% Jack Bauer. We would not have the problems we're having today if we had Jack Bauer. Am I right? 14, when you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? Lots of different things. My parents, my mom especially, cheap. And I kind of inherited that. However, Mike a lot of times buys Halloween costumes for our boys, but my mom made a lot of ours, and they were like clever things, or we borrowed costumes. There were times when we did that, but like we were ballerina. I was a sleepover girl one year, which meant I had my pink robe on and I had curlers in my hair. My sister and I were Paradise one year, and my dad spray painted cardboard boxes to look like dice. And we both wore like black leotards and tights. We were Paradise. My sister was once, and this wasn't me, my sister was the youngest, and she was a marshmallow one year. They put her in a pillowcase, and she was like 3 years old, but they put her in a pillowcase and stuffed the pillowcase and then put a marshmallow label on the front. It was really cute. Number 15, do you sleep with your closet door open or closed? Mike likes to sleep with it closed because he thinks it makes our bedroom warmer, because the attic, you can get into the attic through my closet, but I don't really care. That is a weird question. That's definitely a question no one asks. 16, if you could be any cartoon character, what would you be? Minnie Mouse. She's always happy, right? And she has, I mean, a bow store where you go and buy bows. I mean, that's the life right there. 17, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from the hotel? We're in a hotel right now, and no, I'm not taking them. Mike might, but I don't take them because I won't use them. 18, have you stolen a street sign before? I don't believe I have. 19, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Out. Yeah, how else would I get in there? Like, I would get in the bed and have to tuck them around the bed again? Out. 20, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I don't think neither is an answer, but probably a swarm of bees. No, or a bear, because I could possibly outrun it. Actually, a bear, because I could possibly outrun it, or at least seek shelter. The bees, they could be like in your shirt, or like swim inside your shirt. Nah, no. 21, do you always smile for pictures? Yes, because I look ridiculous when I don't. I look mean. 22, have you peed in the woods? I have. I have. And it was absolutely mortifying. I never want to do it. I'm such a princess. I can only pee when I'm on the toilet. I can't even pee in the ocean. I can't do that. 23, what size is your bed? We have a queen bed. 24, what was the best concert you ever attended? Honestly, I've not attended that many concerts, and the only concerts, not the only, but like I've attended more contemporary Christian concerts than anything else, obviously, but I have seen the Newsboys 4 times, I think. And let me tell you, they put on a show. It's probably been almost 15 years since I've been to one of their concerts, but man, incredible. That's why I saw them over and over, because they were so good. 25, what is your song of the week? We saw The Greatest Showman a few nights ago, and the song This Is Me, totally running in my head, and I'm totally okay with it. 26, when was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Does writing a quick note to someone on a Post-it note sticking on the door count as a letter? Probably not, because I have no idea the last time I actually wrote a letter. That's kind of sad. 27, how many languages can you speak? Sadly, I only speak English. I would love to be able to speak Spanish, and I do know quite a bit of Spanish, but it's like words. It's not full out sentences, except the ones that I memorized because I heard them on the public transportation so many times. I don't even know if I could do it now, but I used to be able to say, you know, basically, you know, stand behind the yellow line until the train comes to a complete stop type of thing. I grew up in Houston, Texas, where, I mean, obviously the main language is English, but so many people speak Spanish that anytime you see something in English, it's almost always in Spanish right below it. 28, do you believe in ghosts? Not really. Not really. I believe that, that there are spirits, meaning angels and even demons, who are among us, but ghosts, like people of the past, no. 29, Cheetos or Fritos? Fritos in my chili with a little bit of cheese. 30, can you curl your tongue? I can. And I can't remember which one of my boys can. One of them can, I know that. I think it's Caleb who can curl his tongue. 31, ever won a spelling bee? I have never won a spelling bee. I have always been a really, really, really good speller. I was extremely average in school growing up, but spelling is one thing that I was always really good at. Like, the one thing that I really excelled at was spelling. Everything else I was kind of meh. But I was in a couple of spelling bees, and again, meh, kind of average. I'm not great at spelling out loud. Like, I can write them all day long, but saying them out loud has always been a little tougher. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not as quick. 32, own a record player. We do not own a record player. I have in the past. 33, who would you like to see in concert? I would really like to see Bruno Mars in concert. That's the first person who pops in my head. Otherwise, I am more of a musical theater person than a concert person, so I will pay way more money to see Wicked or something than to see like a band in concert. 34, can you swim well? Yes, I can. 35, are you patient? I'm really not. I'm really not. There are times when I am more patient than other times, but I don't consider myself a patient person at all. 36, DJ or band at a wedding. We had a DJ, and I'm so glad our DJ was fantastic. You wanna know what his name was? I really hope this isn't his real name, but his name was Sunny Moon. That's right. Sunny Moon. 37, ever won a contest? Probably. Probably. I'm trying to think. Like, a contest can be like a competition, or it can be like a drawing, like a giveaway or something. 38, do you have kids? Yes, we have 2 boys. And 39, do you want kids? I don't want more kids. That is definitely off the table. We are done. Shop is closed. If we were to ever, if we were to get pregnant again, obviously we would be thrilled and everything, but we are not planning any more babies. The thought of a 3rd C-section is one of the biggest things that is holding me back, because that's what I would need to do. And my recoveries have not been fantastic, so we're done. Okay, so that's all the questions, and this video wasn't 30 minutes long, so yay! I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new around here, click my face over here to subscribe. And of course, I've got some other videos over here. Be sure to go and check out Amanda from Eat, Pray, Crunch. I will link her channel below as well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you do this tag, feel free to do this tag. And if you do, make sure you let me know. Hope you're having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.